Hey, I'm Thomas Jones. You're watching PressPassTV.com.
Hi, I'm Morgan Page, and welcome to PressPassTV.com. In Lower Manhattan, there's a basketball court enclosed by a cage with as rich in storied a history as any other court in the world. Each summer, tens of thousands of people show up to see games, and this year, tournament play at the cage turns 30. Cord Stanley has the story from West 4th Street.
This is the start of the 30th season. West 4th Kenny Graham Classic. Over the top. Tommy gun. Your lady about it. 5 seconds. No look there.
It's the cage down on West 4th Street. It's the village. It's the atmosphere. It's the tourists. The tournament's been here for 30 years. I think it's one of the longest running tournaments in the country.
Basketball is a city game, you know, more so than baseball, football, or any other sport. I mean, it's the city game. It's a culture in New York, basketball. And the fact that people can see it here in Greenwich Village adds to that.
On the first Saturday in June each year since 1977, rivalries are renewed in Kenny Graham's West 4th Street basketball tournament. The legendary league is the oldest summer hoop tournament in New York City and has provided a magical brand of basketball over the years.
The mystique of West 4th was all the great players that played out here. The legends that made it possible for all the guys that are coming out here today.
The history of this place is special because they've had former NBA players come down here to play.
Guys come from all over the place here. We've had pros play here all. I remember when that time he was Lou Alcindor. He came here and played in high school. We had Manigault. We had so many, Connie Hawkins. We had so many guys come here and play over the years. Pros, semi-pro, guys who played in the CBA. We had Anthony Mason out here playing one year with a team.
And while the talent inside the cage has always been big, the court itself is notoriously small. At half the size of a regulation court, the sidelines are ignored during play, and the only boundary, the 20-foot steel fence that encloses the aggressive action.
It's a very intense game. It's very intense. You're inside a cage. It's not a regulation court.
Well, it's New York City basketball. You're going to get bumped from inline to inline. Even the referees, you can't call every foul. So if you can make it in West 4th Street, you can make it anywhere.
The dimensions of the court, you let them play ball, you let them bump and grind, okay? Can't call everything down here, and basically, you just let them rock and roll.
You can shake your man, but he's still going to be there when you finish shaking him. So, you know, you have to be decisive in stuff that you want to do here because of the size of the court. It doesn't afford you the ability to shake a man and lose him. If you shake a man, he's still going to be there because there's nowhere to go. And then the fact that it's close quarters, the crowd is up against the fence, you know, there's a lot of pressure playing out here.
30 blocks uptown, Madison Square Garden is known as the world's most famous arena. Here at West 4th, the reputation across the globe may just rival that. The cage is the most well-known street basketball court across the planet. Of the 100,000 estimated annual visitors who come here, hang on the fence hoping to see a dunk, many of them bring an international flavor.
We don't have anything like this in Toronto. It's, I guess, unique to New York.
Very famous, and a lot of NBA players come sometimes. Very famous in Japan.
You get people that come from all over the world don't have street ball where they come from. So be able to come to New York City and actually see some street ball, see some athletes run up and down the court dunking basketballs and doing magic stuff with a basketball when they don't see that in their own country, creates that excitement. And that's why so many different ethnic groups will come here and watch.
Visitors can catch the action in the only New York City tournament that runs every day of the week from Memorial Day to Labor Day, with games in the men's division, the boys and girls 19 and under high school divisions, and of course, now in their 21st season, the women of West 4th.
Let's bear down. Let's go. Bear down.
Let's go. Let's clamp down. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Family. Go to the hole now. Let's go, ladies.
Well, when we first started, we didn't have a league. We used to play an all-star game. So we basically just gathered up a bunch of girls and played an all-star game during the halftime of the men's championship game. And we progressed into having 6 teams to 8 teams, 12, 14, now we up to 20 teams. The talent is amazing.
Many former WNBA players participate in the tournament each year, such as Teresa Weatherspoon and Cappie Poindexter. And in every division, players including active overseas professionals, current college, high school, and local ballers can thank Kenny Graham for the chance to earn a lasting reputation.
You say, wow, I saw that kid like a Smush Parker or Chris Sandy play here at West Fortune when he played in the high school division.
Oh, A-Train drinks, Brian.
Countless times I've traveled abroad and I've had on a West Fortune shirt and people have stopped me and asked me, hey, you play in that league? And a lot of times I'll say, yeah, sometimes I'll say, I actually run the league. And they'll look at me like, you run the league? And I say, yeah, I'm Kenny Graham.
No good. It's our own offensive.
Reporting from the cage, Cord Stanley, PressPassTV.com.
Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this story. For more behind-the-scenes action, check out PressPassTV.com or our YouTube page at youtube.com/PressPass. We're updating it all the time. For everyone here at PressPassTV.com, I'm Morgan Page.